did I influence you to be a stripper? Because I never wanted it to be it, you know?
Jessica Dime recently opened up in an emotional and raw moment that caught a lot of people off guard. Through tears, she admitted that she never set out to influence young girls to become strippers or get their bodies surgically enhanced.
Everything I do, I try to do it with the thought of people are watching. Like, girls look at me. Like, when I had my show, a couple of the girls told me, they was like, I've been watching you since I was a kid. So I was like, dang, since you was a kid? I mean, I influenced you to, did I influence you to be a stripper? Because I never wanted it to be it, you know? I just was living my life. I never wanted to influence nobody to get no ass or be no stripper. That was just my path. Because I know I got a daughter, and I don't want to be a bad influence on any of the women.
Yeah.
You know?
Think about all the women you will be given permission to find their way and to become who they are ready to become in their next chapter. But what I think is so important is that you give yourself permission to choose you without having to seek the approval of others. That's important.
In her words, she was just living her own life, making decisions for herself without thinking about how others might view or emulate them. She explained that while her journey included dancing and certain lifestyle choices, it wasn't meant to be a blueprint for anyone else's life. Dime stressed that her path was personal, rooted in her circumstances, her survival, and her own decisions, not a guide for the next generation to follow. What hit her the hardest was realizing that her visibility may have unintentionally played a role in shaping the aspirations of some young women. She made it clear that influencing anyone to undergo cosmetic surgery or step into the strip club life was never her intention. This moment wasn't about judgment of those who choose that path. Dime made sure to acknowledge that people's lives are their own, but about recognizing the weight of influence when you're in the public eye. The tears in her eyes showed just how deeply this realization affects her. As she reflects on the power of her image and the responsibility that comes with it,